Hi, this is my online course. It is called Artificial Intelligence AI for Educators. It is three modules and it starts off with the introduction. The introduction talks about or will contain pretty much vocabulary and just a quick overview of artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, and pretty much just going over ethics of using ChatGPT or artificial intelligence. So as we move forward, each the students will be prompted with questions or information where they just have to continue clicking through the modules. Pretty much just talks about ChatGPT, how to use it for educators, and how it's intended for K to 12 educators. The next slide is pretty much talking about vocabulary, where the students will be clicking through to see what each word that we will be focusing on through the online course contains. So, intelligence, ethics, and how to prompt or what prompting means. Then it kind of goes through a little bit more of ethics, what ethics means, and how ethics plays a role inside of ChatGPT. Then each module has a little bit of a game. The first one talks about true and false questions. It is not timed, but the students will earn a score through each module. So students will be able to slide the answer or the questions to the correct answer, true and false. And I won't swipe, or I guess I have to swipe all of them. But we'll keep moving on. And then that is the first module. So then we will go on to module two. And then module two kind of talks about how to use it. So the students, the learning objective is K to 12 educators will be able to will be able to prepare how to use AI ChatGPT through situations based on certain classroom environments. So kind of talks about prompting, how to prompt, what it means to prompt, and it gives kind of like a situation. And then here are just simple steps for teachers to jot down on how to actually use it. I used ChatGPT and talks about logging in and how to prompt. And we already went over prompting, so the students will be able to know what exactly ChatGPT is looking for to make it an easier experience. This is just like a formative assessment that I involved in the second module. I will talk about another formative assessment I used. This is just for the teacher to use, or these are questions for the teacher that students may still have. And then this is just a rating scale talking about how confident the educator's understanding is of intelligence and ChatGPT. And then that is the second lesson. So then they would click lesson or exit lesson, and they would be prompted with a module 2 discussion board. This is where students will add a post answering the questions and then responding to one other person in the discussion board. Once they post, they will be prompted to say, okay, next, and then they will be going on to module 3. Module 3 is talking about pretty much how the educator will be generating their own prompt using ChatGPT under provided situations. So here is what I call social butterfly. This is a situation where an educator has a question and they don't know exactly how to prompt in ChatGPT. The person taking the course will be selecting the best option. So they will go through one of these options, hit next. They will be prompted if this is correct or if it's not correct. Then hit continue. Then it's another true and false. They select the best answer if it's correct. If it's correct, if it's not, it's not. They will be prompted if it's correct or not. And then here's just a fun thing for them to do. It's I don't find it common in a lot of training, so I wanted to incorporate just a fun little word search, focusing on all of the most important vocabulary terms that we have. So they would go through this, they would find all of the words, and then they would be prompted to continue, and they would exit the lesson. And then comes the resources and references page. So all vocabulary terms were directly taken from dictionary.com, and the ChatGPT website has been listed there. After they are completed, they will hit thank you and they have finished the course.